I'm on vacation. It's working. I work. I do a little bit of work each day. It's something I it's something I like to do. And I am not trying to imagine that I know what you're up to and all of the shit that you have to do and all of the difficulty and all of the other things that are, seemingly insurmountable, but I do know this. There is an amount of time in each day that you have to check off the list of things you have to do. Oh, it's a big list. And I want you to remember that if you work your ass off, if you work so super hard, you will have a replenishable list tomorrow. So you can lighten the responsibility to do everything for everybody else, and you can fold in. Hey, my fingers folding is in the light coming through the skylight of the camping trailer where I'm on my vacation. Fold in. Time for yourself to enjoy. You need to enjoy, and if you fill up your day, you're not going to have any time for yourself. You're not going to have any time for your loved ones. You're not going to have any time to smell the flowers. Take a moment and smell the flowers. Now, your business is important, your loved ones are important, and you and your health are important. And tuning into all of those different things at different times through the day will enable you to actually remember that you took time for yourself for no other reason than you deserve to block off all of the other outside crap because people are always going to want shit from you. And then you devote a little bit of attention to just plain focusing on you. Focusing on your breath, focusing on the lovely scenery. I mean, this is beautiful where we are. Oh man, I love this place. We come here every year. When it comes time to build some kind of business. Now, I've worked for other people. I hate working for other people, but sometimes it's been necessary. For the most part in my life, most part, I have forged my way of creating something where I do my stuff my way with the things I want on topics I truly believe in that are then according to a schedule that I fold into everything and I do on my own terms. That takes practice, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes energy, it takes focused understanding of how to get that done. I know a lot of people who work for other people, and I have sometimes had to do that myself. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can also, in your side time, gradually put things together so that you can start to allow what you want to do to take up more space in your life so that then ultimately, if your goal is to be lord and master of your own domain, you will have that capacity. Who is this Facebook user? I can totally relate. And happy ah and a happy 101st birthday, Norman Lear. Wow, he what a now Norman Lear is a fantastic example of moving away from what anybody else chooses to say and going toward the things that you truly choose to believe in. You can look up Norman Lear and how he went against the grain in the American TV industry, doing things he truly loved and believed in. So, yes, happy birthday, Norman Lear. Doing your thing can be simple. And I want to let you know something. This is a little story. In the middle of touring, I was traveling around the world performing my own work, a combination of dance, theater, comedy, a certain acrobatic gymnastic sort of stuff, and some ingenious costumes and props. And I was traveling around the world with my company, and we were performing, and we had, I don't know, a little less than a week in between gigs, and I was in Paris. Now, we all went places. I don't know if we all stayed in Paris, but I stayed in Paris for that period of time. And it just so happens that there are lots of things to do in Paris. Now, I am aware, I'm thoroughly and fully understanding that many people go places and just fill up their time. Oh, we have to go here, we have to go there, and you end up being exhausted if you do that because you are a pure, true, to the bone tourist. And there are touristy things that you can enjoy, but if you allow yourself to just plain relax and enjoy lesser things in a more qualitative way. So when I tell you that I had 5 days in Paris, and instead of going anywhere else, I'd already been to Paris many times, so I've been to some of the touristy stuff, but I preferred to go to the Louvre, and out front of the Louvre, you can look it up. There are these little mirror pools, and you can sit next to them. And it was beautiful summer, sunny days. And I went to the Louvre. I didn't even go in for 5 days. I went to those mirror pools. I sat there. I read my book. I wrote in my, you know, notes, pad of paper and pen. And I did that for 5 days, just chilling out, occasionally taking a walk, going over to some place, grabbing some food, coming back. It was brilliant. It was so great. I could have chosen to feel like I was not doing all sorts of other things, but I made a conscious choice, sat there and relaxed. Yeah, the atmosphere of the Louvre, I agree. The atmosphere of the Louvre is fantastic, and up on top, I mean, going in, it's a huge, extraordinary place, but just chilling, choosing to embrace the fact that I made the choice to just relax there, read my book, get lost in what I was reading, what I was writing, people watching, and just relaxing. What a meditative, wonderful way to chill amidst all sorts of other people who are going here, going there, and jam-packed filling up their days. So I'm suggesting to you that when you make sure you take time for yourself, whether it's a large, substantial amount of time like I did, 5 days at the Louvre, doing nothing, not going in, or just a brief period of time where you say, I'm going to say no to all the other stuff, and I'm going to do something that allows me to focus in, meditate on just me enjoying being me where I am. Is it rainy? Fine. Enjoy the rain. Is it cold? Fine. Let yourself be cold. Enjoy and find the brilliance in that. And when you choose, right, paint your own masterpiece. Yes, anonymous Facebook user, I agree with you. I'm going live on StreamYard, so I can't see who these people are, but I applaud your contribution to what I'm doing here. You have the power to do that. You make your choices, and no one can insist, especially when you have forged your own life on your own terms and you have made that happen. If you're working for others, you do log an enormous amount of time doing it for someone else, somewhere else, and that's a lot of time out of your day. But still, choose to embrace being you. Now I'm going to cut this off at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to let you go. I'll speak to you later and enjoy yourself. Take this for what it's worth or not. I ain't got a nickel in your growth unless you embrace it. See you later.